I'm Kelton Lee Gibson, and I am one of the attorneys here with Widders Gibson Jones Feingold. My particular practice deals with representing community associations or homeowners associations, condominium groups, planned unit developments, planned developments, and the like, in connection with various matters from litigation to drafting governing documents to handling a complex construction claim against the builder. One of the frequent questions that is asked is, well, we've got this condition out there. The roof is leaking, and we need to know whose responsibility is it. Is it the homeowners associations, or is it the owners? In order to answer that question, your counsel will need to take a look at your particular governing documents, usually your covenants, conditions, and restrictions, or CC&Rs in order to provide an opinion. Usually, if your project is a condominium project, what you as an owner own is air. If you can't believe it, I can't sometimes myself. It involves some salesman who sold you air, but that is really what it is. You own the airspace within your particular residence. That is from the wall in, the ceiling down, and the floor up. That airspace is what you own. That is yours, along with the floor coverings, the carpeting for instance, the wall coverings such as wallpaper and paint, and any ceiling covering that might be there. The building itself is then owned by all of the owners of the condominium project. With a condominium, usually the structures are owned by all of the owners in an undivided interest. For instance, if there are 100 units in your particular condominium project, you own your particular airspace unit, plus you also own a 1/100th interest in the condominium common area, which is the structures. But then the homeowners association, pursuant to its governing documents, the CC&Rs, would have the duty to maintain, repair, and replace the common area, which is for the most part the entire structure. There are going to be some exceptions to that, but that is generally what it is. Usually in a condominium, the association repairs, replaces the outside structures, and the owner repairs their interior components. Your governing documents, your CC&Rs, are a private agreement between you as an owner and your homeowners association that defines the responsibilities and what you've agreed to repair, maintain, and replace. But let's take an example, for instance, if a roof leaks. Well, under most CC&Rs, the association is responsible for the roofs and to maintain and repair them, and the owners are responsible for the interior of their unit. But let's assume that a roof leak occurs and that it leaks and causes damage to a grand piano that an owner might have in their particular unit. Is that the association's responsibility, or is it the owner's? Well, I ask this question fairly regularly in seminars I put on, and the knee-jerk reaction, my initial response would have been too, that it's the association's responsible because it was the association's roof that was leaking and not the owner's. But the private agreement between the parties, the CC&Rs, says that the association maintains the roof and the owners maintain and repair their interior and their personal property, including the grand piano. Now, an exception to this might be if the association has had notice of the roof leak for a long period of time, had it reported to management, and management has failed to make repairs on a number of occasions after months, after months, after months, and after failing to take reasonable steps over a long period of time, there is then damage caused by the leaky roof, which should have been fixed on the first time. Then the concept of negligence or failure to take reasonable care would be applicable, and the association could potentially be held liable for that in that circumstance. Again, this concept that I've discussed is one that is a lot of times kind of foreign, and one which is contrary to what you would normally believe in your knee-jerk reaction, but it's one that is part of our law. If you have any questions about your homeowners association, or if you are a homeowners association, because a lot of my clients are associations, please get a hold of us. My phone number is area code 805-644-7188. And my email is kgibson@mwg wjlaw.com. Thanks.